Hey guys, so welcome to COD Stage 3. My name is Shane, and what I'm going to go through today is maintaining a high sales standard while coaching a team of people. Okay, so probably first and foremost, the most important thing is when you are training somebody to have a plan. So obviously not to wing it. And I have a plan from their observation day right through to the end of the 6-day trial. So obviously kind of on their observation day, it's important to be kind of educating them the whole time. So obviously, they've never seen kind of rocking up to a door, introduction, stuff like that. So I'm explaining my tone of voice, body language, why I left a customer, stuff like that. So telling them, obviously I got the intro out there, why do you think we got a quick no there, explaining absolutely everything that's going on in that day. And so obviously when they're starting, they have a good idea, a good grasp of what's going on, So then obviously moving into, obviously when they're on their trial, I'm going to break it down into, what to do in the office, what to do on the field, and then obviously back in evening prime time as well. So in the office, what I'm doing every single morning, I have a plan what I'm going to be working with that guy. So I get my plan off my COD, and I follow the COD every single day. Especially for somebody new training as well, the COD is a great tool to tell you exactly what you need to train that guy in that day. So that'll be one of the main things that I do in the office in the morning is go through the COD, the proper impacts are ran for the person that day. So obviously kind of the first day on the badge, you're just getting your pitch practice out, you're building the guy's confidence, stuff like that, Going through in the office as well, I'll introduce them to the best people, obviously kind of the high rollers, the guys that's building stuff like that, get them talking to the right people from the start, which is obviously important. And then the first day in the office as well, I'm going to have an expectation, So I'm going to tell them exactly how the week's going to work. So obviously, you're going to have your 2 good days, you're going to have your 2 bad days, and you're going to have your 2 very good days. So he's obviously going to know what's going on down the line. So even if it is a slow day at the start, I'll be like, sweet, listen, that's the first bad day out of the way, so we've only 1 more of them left, And then obviously what I expect of the person as well. So then kind of getting to the field, obviously, but before we're getting there and building the person's confidence, I'm telling them what I expect, So obviously the first day, all I'm looking for the guy is, I'm not going to set him a sales target. What I'm going to do is, look, by the end of today, I want you to be confident with your pitch. So, he's like, well, obviously that's not going to be too hard, so the pressure's off him straight away. And the way I kind of work my first day with the person, obviously, I'm going to be with them at the start. I'll probably be with them for the whole of their first round, okay? So I'm building their confidence, listen man, well done, that was a brilliant close, just picking up little things that he's doing well. So then obviously kind of at sector break, we're breaking down the day, where it's like, cool, well this is what we need to do now to get the results. So what we'll do is we'll go bunny hopping. I'll be with you at all times, if you get into a house and you need me, just give me a call and I'll jump straight over to you and I'll help them out that way. So obviously I have my own time on the field then, which is important, so I have maybe a 2.5 hour gap there where I'm going to get my own sales, okay? Then once I've that done, I'm going to jump back over to him for evening prime time and spend maybe the last hour and a half with him as well. And obviously get him off the mark if he's not off the mark already. So that'll be the first day. Then again, second day on the field, it's going to be pretty much the same again. So I'm going to be with him for maybe the first half of the day. Again, building his confidence, telling him everything he's doing right, and then obviously picking out maybe 1 or 2 points that he needs to improve. Same again, breaking down day, getting him off on his own. Obviously, there's my time again, my 2.5, my 3 hours to get my own sales, and then I'm back to him for the last hour again. Next day then, I'm going to kind of ease off a bit. I'll maybe spend maybe an hour with him, an hour or 2, make sure he's doing everything right, and then obviously I have my time to do my own sales then. Okay. Again, if it is the thing he's not off the mark, I still have time to jump back to him then, bang out a couple of pieces with him, and he's confident, he's happy. Next day then, I'll probably just bunny hop the whole day with him. Again, it depends how he is, because you've some guys that's really confident and can be independent that quick, and then there's other guys, that's a bit shyer, you need to spend more time with. But generally on the 4th day, I'm just going to bunny hop with them the whole day. Leave them up to themselves to try and buy out a couple of pieces, okay? Next day then, day 5, is obviously kind of, it's going to be their Independence Day. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them their own separate territory. Again, if there's kind of any issues or anything like that, I'm only a phone call away. But I'll let them by themselves, see how they get on, okay? And then day 6, I'll just bunny hop with them again, stay close with them, So that's kind of my 6 days on the field. And then every evening once I come back into prime time, what I'm doing, obviously, you know, breaking down the day, very important to get a result, to see what they need to work on for the next day. Again, I'm going through CODs, you know, every single evening when I come back, so I'm giving them the solution. I was like, look, you did this really well today, so all we need to do is kind of this now for tomorrow, and we'll be flying. So again, it's kind of building their confidence in the evening, and you know, telling them something they need to work on, so they go home, have a solution for the next day. So like, cool, this is all I need to do tomorrow, and I'm going to have a great day. And then again, you know, I'm trying not to keep them too late in the office when we get back, because you know we've a wee bit of travelling. So get everything done, you know, 15-20 minutes, and get them out, get them home. You know, then I suppose that's kind of how I work my 6 days with a new guy. So to kind of rehash kind of the main important parts is obviously, you know, prime time in the morning is so effective. You know, make sure you're using it correctly, you're working it properly with them. Follow the CODs absolutely religiously, especially if you're new to training as well. You know, it's such a tool that you can use. It gives you day by day exactly, you know, what you need to work on with that guide, and then even prime time, so you're sending the guys home with a solution. So guys, that's pretty much me. So listen, have a nice day. Cool.